Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, hey. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it. All about it till we spoke in person, don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up, another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look,
Esto es talento y favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, ustedes son roadkill. Yeah, ya te dije, no están en mi carta perder. De pequeño estoy ungido, baby, ese es mi flex. No me dieron nada por lo mío, José. 360 is your deal, man, I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently. Matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss, baby, CEO del LLC. Lo tengo en un pánico. Dale rápido, quiero crecer y dar más fruto, algo botánico. Lo hice bien orgánico. Tomé el maquinón. Voy subiendo como espuma y tú bajando bien titánico. Out my way, I ain't built this in a day. But you know I'm here now to stay. I'm hungry, boy, I'm not here to play.
thinking that it happened overnight, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hurt, 19 Lion. Come 19, come 19.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. A tight end in motion now. Throwing is Daniels. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep, and this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And really nice catch here by Legette, and these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together. But this past season as a senior, second in the SEC in receiving yards.
To the goal line and in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk. Nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 9. From the gun, it's Young. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Carolina. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll work this out to the 23. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Another run here for Robinson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Panthers have it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense. Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Here's a handoff to Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And that is not going to help at all. They needed a whole chunk of yards, not going out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 4th and long coming up. And he is going backwards. Good coverage. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
3rd and 6. They'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Throwing again, Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He's got room to the 45. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. Out of the shotgun, Young. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers.
And he's into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. York now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Gray brought in motion. Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down. We'll go once more with Brooks. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. 14 on the pickup. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They face 2nd down and 7. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Young to throw. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Reload! Reload! Hey! Hey! Check that!
They'll run it right here with Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A second down throw for Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Let's go! 18 left! 18 left!
To throw is Young. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Taking off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to...
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. One final throw before the break. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Young. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time, but contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw, Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, running left, it's Brooks. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he'll go down, back at the 4. 3rd and goal. Here's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Cougar 19.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Perry, McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Gray brought in motion. On 1st down is Young. He's going to tuck it and go. Can't fault the effort. He got him for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Back to throw, Young, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. He finds the veteran Ertz. And he's taken down inside the... Here's 1st and 10.
After 60, after 60. Shut up. 70 Lions.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend the stride. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They'll stick to the ground. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
The first back taken in this last year's draft, Mike, and down in Carolina, all the conversation surrounds, can we get more talented skill players around Bryce Young and see if he can become that quarterback of the future that they're all banking on? And with Jonathan Brooks, his production at Texas, 10 touchdowns on the ground last year. He's good in pass protection. He's elusive. He's explosive. He's everything you want in a modern-day NFL running back.
On 2nd down, Young. He's going to air this one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Now Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Young. Here's a screen now for Sanders. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Cougar 19. Take go.
Daniels to throw on second down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he'll be taken down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Another try with Brooks. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down. To throw is Young. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest, is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Here's a run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here now, second down and goal. They'll run with Brooks. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and just give himself up. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
To win, to back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil,